easily compatible, making the negotiations easy and completed within the set timelines. Your Excellency's admission of DRC into the East African community comes indeed with increased GDP and expanded market size, making East African community a home to about 300 million people, which is mutually beneficial to the people of both East African community and indeed DRC, but also by providing employment and investment opportunities that come along with this new. Your Excellencies, the East African community now spans from the Indian Ocean to the Atlantic Ocean, making the region competitive and easy to access the larger African continental free trade area. Excellencies, with lower tariffs on goods and the removal of trading restrictions among partner states, we anticipate that goods and services will move freely within the region. With a larger market, manufacturers in the region, whether large or small, will benefit from the economies of scale, making them increasingly efficient and competitive. We therefore invite the private sector to work closely with the public sector to tap the benefits of this new development in our region. The DRC's entry requires integrating our trade infrastructure, intermodal connectivity, one-stop border post and trade systems so that we can reduce the trade time taken and the costs that are involved. Enhancing trade facilitation will enable formal and informal cross-border trade along the region's transport corridors. Your Excellencies, upon accession to the treaty establishing the East African community and depositing the instrument of acceptance with the Secretary General, DRC will join EAC cooperation in all the sectors, programs and activities that promote the 4 pillars of EAC integration. Collaboration in these areas will help us achieve the community's objectives as set out in Article 5 of the East African Treaty. Your Excellencies, I thank you for the support that you've continued to render to the community's organs and institutions throughout the admission process, a testimony to your dedication to the realization of a bigger, stronger, and united region. I wish to extend my sincere appreciation to the Council of Ministers for their continuous guidance and all the East African community partner states for their involvement throughout the admission process to set the stage for this historic occasion. Your Excellencies, as I conclude, with French as an official language of the community, the Secretariat has developed a proposal for simultaneous translation of Kiswahili and French into EAC statutory meetings to accommodate admission of DRC as it was directed by Your Excellencies on the 27th February 2021. This proposal is due for consideration by the next Council. Once approved, it will allow us to seamlessly conduct business in the community. I wish to appreciate my colleagues, the EAC staff, for their dedication and service to the community. Their commitment throughout this process has made us achieve this milestone with ease. I invite them to continue with this spirit as I propose to work closely with the Council to develop a mechanism that will improve the staff welfare. That has stagnated for sometimes, Your Excellencies. I urge the citizens of the East African community to warmly welcome the people of Democratic Republic of Congo into our wonderful community. Excellencies, heads of state, ladies and gentlemen, I humbly submit. Asante sana, thank you. Je te remercie.
Thank you very much, Secretary General. Now, Your Excellencies, as you already know, we have already considered and adopted in our closed session the report by Chair of Council, and we did this during our closed session. And the summit has therefore taken a decision to admit the DRC as a full member of the East African community, the details of which will be reported fully in the communique by the Secretary General. So once again, Your Excellencies, as I have just said in my statement, I take this opportunity to warmly welcome His Excellency Felix Antoine Tshisekedi Tshilombo of the Democratic Republic of Congo, who is also in attendance with us and will have the opportunity to make some remarks in due course into our community. Your Excellencies, at this juncture, I would like to open the floor for statements from heads of state and government, and I would like to invite His Excellency President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni to make his remarks. Welcome, Your Excellency.
Your Excellency, President Uhuru Kenyatta, His Excellency President Paul Kagame of Rwanda, His Excellency, Her Excellency Mama Samia Hassan, His Excellency Antoine Tshisekedi, President of the DRC, the Vice President of Burundi, the Minister from South Sudan, the Secretary General. The joining of the East African community by DRC is a big event of great significance. I have been involved in these efforts for almost the last almost 60 years. And this is really very pleasant that DRC has finally reconnected formally with East Africa. What we call DRC now is very well known to we, the people of the Great Lakes. A part of it was part of the Kingdom of Rwanda, Ruchuru area. Another part was part of the Kingdom of Bunyoro. Then the forest, we called it Bulega. In fact, we even have a king who was called Kabarega, meaning he had a connection with the Congo people. Therefore, all these areas, we are connected. Before colonialism, as Mama Hassan said, Rwanda, Burundi, Karagwe, Tanzania, Buhaya, Kavirondo, what we used to call Kavirondo, that's Kenya, Usukuma. These were all connecting before colonialism. But when the colonists came, the Belgians took one side, then the British another side. That's how we got disconnected. So it's good that we are reassembling. In the 1960s, towards the end, even Zambia had applied to join the East African community. The Secretariat can check the records. Even Somalia had applied. Therefore, Congo coming is very crucial. It's a very big event. It's good that it has happened when I'm still alive. I'm a very happy man. Now, this means, as the Secretary General said, that this part of the world is connected coast to coast, Indian Ocean to the Atlantic. Population about 300 million people, the majority of which speak Swahili, because many people in Congo speak Swahili, apart from the other local languages, which we also share. So therefore, for people who are looking for prosperity, because really that is the main issue, this is a very big contribution. Prosperity means you produce and you sell. The more buyers you have, the better for that business. I'm therefore, on behalf of the people of Uganda, welcoming His Excellency Antoine Tshisekedi and Congo, DRC, to join us, their brothers and sisters. We now need to work on the issue of peace in Eastern Congo, because that area has been disturbed for a long time by different groups. But if we work together, that problem can be solved. So I thank His Excellency Uhuru for chairing us for this year. I thank everybody for supporting the reassembling of the African people. And I welcome and thank His Excellency Tshisekedi for finally bringing the DRC into the East African community. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, President Museveni. You've had a long history since the very onset of the restart of the East African community, and we thank you for your contribution. I would now like to give the floor to His Excellency, President Paul Kagame of the Republic of Rwanda. Your Excellency, you have the floor.
Excellency, President Uhuru Kenyatta, Chairperson of the Summit, Excellencies, Heads of State, Secretary General of the East African Community, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Let me once again thank the Chairperson of the East African Community, President Uhuru Kenyatta, for convening this extraordinary summit to consider the admission of the Democratic Republic of Congo into the East African community, which is in line with our quest for wider and deeper integration of our region and the continent. I congratulate our brothers and sisters from the Democratic Republic of Congo and welcome them into the East African community family. Rwanda commends the Council of Ministers and the East African Community Secretariat for speeding up this admission process. The accession of DRC and institutions of the community I urge all organs and institutions of the community to accelerate the full integration of DRC into organization in keeping with the roadmap approved by the Council of Ministers. Rwanda stands ready to play its part in this process. Before I conclude, allow me to extend our condolences to the government and the people of Uganda for the untimely passing of their Speaker of Parliament, Right Honorable Jacob Olanya. Once again, Mr. President, the chair of our community, I congratulate you for convening us for this important occasion. And I congratulate the Democratic Republic of Congo and President Felix Antoine Tshisekedi for this historic step. I thank you very much for your kind attention.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, and we also equally appreciate the incredible role that Rwanda continues to play in the integration process of our region. Thank you very much. I now give the floor to Her Excellency President Samia Suluhu Hassan, President of the United Republic of Tanzania. Your Excellency, you have the floor.
Thank you, Chair. Your Excellency Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, President of the Republic of Kenya and Chairperson of the EAC Heads of State, Excellencies, heads of state and government, representatives of the heads of state of Burundi and South Sudan, Secretary General for the EAC, Speaker of the EALA, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Excellencies, it is an honor to be with you again, albeit virtually. Before I continue, Honorable Chair, allow me to join other speakers, the previous speakers, to express our condolences to our dear brother, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, and through him to the members of Parliament, the bereaved family, and the people of Uganda for the demise of the former Speaker, Honorable Jacob Lokori Olanya. May the Almighty God grant his soul to all and rest the soul of Honorable Olanya in eternal peace. Amen. Excellencies, I would also wish to commend His Excellency Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta for convening this important meeting with a very important agenda to our region, as its outcome will set another milestone, not only to the East African community, but also to the continent. With a long historical relationship with all EAC partner states, DRC is today officially joining the community as a full member. Tanzania say karibu sana, DRC. And I have been informed that during verification process, our team had a time to engage with all key stakeholders and were also part of DRC negotiation team. It is my optimism then that DRC will ratify the Treaty of Accession within a specified time to allow its citizens full integration into the community. And to my brother, Your Excellency Felix Tshisekedi, I commend you for a decision to seek admission into the EAC, and to the people of the Democratic Republic of Congo. Your country's decision to join the EAC will afford you a great opportunity to extend space for peace and security, prosperity and solidarity within your country, as well as to the region. Excellencies, it won't be fair to close my remarks without paying a vibrant tribute to the Council of Ministers and their peers on the DRC side, and all experts involved since receiving the application by DRC to join the community. Likewise to the Secretariat for the excellent coordination of the whole exercise that allowed timely finalization of the process. We have already done justice to the people of East Africa and to the people of DRC. Finally, I'd wish to reiterate my personal commitment and that of the United Republic of Tanzania to the EAC integration. Excellencies, Ministers, Secretary General, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your kind attention. In Tanzania, we say kazi iendelee. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. And also, once again, we continue to note the ever-increasing role that Tanzania has played and its commitment to our community. And we thank you for your statement, kazi iendelee. I now give the floor to His Excellency Prosper Bazumbaza, Vice President of Burundi. Your Excellency, you have the floor.
Okay. Your Excellency Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, President of the Republic of Kenya and current Chairman of the Summit of the East African Community Heads of State. Your Excellency Samia Suluhu Hassan, President of the United Republic of Tanzania. Your Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, President of the Republic of Uganda. Your Excellency Paul Kagame, President of the Republic of Rwanda. Your Excellency Salva Kiir Mayardit, President of the Republic of South Sudan. Your Excellency Felix Antoine Tshisekedi, President of the Republic of Congo. Distinguished Secretary General of the East African Community, Honorable Dr. Peter Matuki, distinguished chairperson of the East African Community of Ministers, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, allow me of all to thank the Almighty God for it is thanks to his eternal love that the date finds us alive and able to serve our people with dignity and has made it possible for such important 9th extraordinary summit of the East African Community Heads of States to take place today. On behalf of His Excellency General Major Evariste Ndayishimiye, President of the Republic of Burundi, who asked me to represent him at this 9th extraordinary summit of the East African Community Heads of States, I would like, first of all, to extend to your excellencies, the heads of states of the community, my most cordial greetings and those of the people of Burundi, to all of you and to the people of your respective countries. I would like to express my deep condolences to the Republic and the people of Uganda following the passing of the Speaker of the National Assembly. The Republic and the people of Burundi share in the pain and sorrow of the people of Uganda. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, this meeting is a precious and memorable moment to analyze the various projects and programs of the East African community, and above all, to give orientations and the way forward on critical issues of vital importance to our community. I would like to commend the steps already taken so far, and at the same time stress that we still have a lot to do to achieve the objectives of the community and make the peoples of the East African community one people, one destiny, as stated in the East African Community motto, for it is said that unity makes us strong, and that solidarity consolidates unity. Some analysts and experts refer to the East African community as a model of integration. To this end, as a community, we are proud of such an achievement, and we must maintain this image and ensure that it is a model for the world to follow. In the same vein, we are pleased to note that neighboring countries wish to join our community. There is a convincing testimony that once again, as a community, our efforts are rightly appreciated. We need to maintain this direction with the same pace to achieve the effective integration as advocated by the regional family. Today, On behalf of His Excellency General Major Evariste Ndayishimiye, the President of the Republic of Burundi, allow me to congratulate President Felix Tshisekedi, the President of the Republic of Congo, for reaching this big step of DRC being admitted into the East African community. It is our joy and our honor to welcome DRC into the East African community. Excellencies, we are convinced that our integration agenda is first and foremost about finding answers to the challenges we face and the problems we are called upon to solve. Our real challenges are to fight poverty, armed conflicts that undermine this basis for economic growth and development, and to improve the standard of living of our peoples. To this end, the projects and programs of the East African community, be they in the political, economic, and social sectors, are vital, and we must ensure that the implementation is critical and identical in all East African community partner countries. In this regard, we will stand firm and truly move forward as one. Excellencies, as our ultimate goal as sister countries is to achieve a political federation, it is vital that we constantly strengthen our efforts and remain strong as a bloc against terrorism, piracy, and transnational crime. It is our sincere hope that the transitional phase of the Confederation that we are planning to start will not prevent us from eventually concluding a political federation as stipulated in the treaty establishing the EAC. The Republic of Burundi is committed and will spare no effort to constructively contribute to peace, stability, and development of EAC citizens. Finally, we are convinced that being together will effectively facilitate the community's progress to the next stages of integration. Together, we will achieve our dreams. Together, we can. Long live the East African community. Long live the East African partner countries. Long live international cooperation. God bless you all. Thank you for your kind attention.
Thank you, Your Excellency, Vice President, for that statement made on behalf of His Excellency, President Evariste Ndayishimiye. Our warmest and kindest regards to him. I now give the floor to Dr. Barnaba Marial Benjamin, Minister of Presidential Affairs of the Republic of Congo. Minister, you have the floor.
South Sudan.
South Sudan, forgive me. Forgive me.
Yeah. It's great. Your Excellency Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, Chairperson of the Summit of the East African Heads of State and President of the Republic of Kenya, Your Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, President of the Republic of Uganda, Your Excellency Paul Kagame, President of the Republic of Rwanda, Your Excellency Samia Suluhu Hassan, President of the United Republic of Tanzania, Your Excellency Felix Antoine Tshisekedi, President of the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Your Excellency Vice President Prosper Bozambanza, representing His Excellency President of Burundi, Evariste Ndayishimiye, President of the Republic of Burundi. First of all, Your Excellency, I would like to extend once again His Excellency President Salva Kiir Mayardit, sending all of you his warmest greetings and wishing you all good health in your various responsibilities in our region. First of all, Mr. Chairman, allow me to convey once again the regrets of His Excellency President Salva Kiir Mayardit for not being able to be with his brothers and sisters in this great day, the morning of the 19th Extraordinary Summit of the East African Heads of State. This is due to pressing matters surrounding the implementation of the revitalized agreement on the resolution of the conflict in the Republic of South Sudan. We would like to share with you that the peace process is moving forward in order to achieve stability in the Republic of South Sudan. As Your Excellencies are aware, of course, the revitalized transitional government of national unity is in the process of establishing a unified forces. Up to now, we have managed to train about 53,000 troops are ready for graduation. That is a great milestone in the security arrangement of the implementation of the peace agreement. I'm equally delighted, Mr. Chairman, to convey the message and giving me the honor to convey the message of my president, His Excellency President Salva Kiir Mayardit. Your Excellencies, please allow me once more to convey His Excellency President Salva Kiir Mayardit's message of congratulations to His Excellency President Uhuru Kenyatta for convening this very important 19th Extraordinary Summit of the East African Community Heads of State. Despite the continued challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic, you have managed, Mr. President, to bring the East African community and family together in order to discuss today's very important agenda, that is the membership of the Democratic Republic of Congo, and equally and including to the 48th Extraordinary Meeting of the East African Community Council of Ministers for the comprehensive report on the admission of the DRC into the East African community. This is a remarkable effort and a very important step to realization of a cohesive East African community, a light at the end of the tunnel for the reintegration of our region, both economically, politically, and culturally. As Your Excellencies are aware, our mission as a community is to widen and deepen economic, political, social, cultural integration in order to improve the quality of life of our people of East Africa through increased competitiveness, value-added production, trade, and investment. Your Excellencies, what better way to realize our mission than to incorporate a market of almost 100 million people from the Democratic Republic of Congo to our vibrant community, making a number of nearly 300 million people. This will propel our organization towards political, diplomatic, and economic progress. Finally, Your Excellencies, I would like to convey His Excellency President Salva Kiir Mayardit congratulations to his brother, His Excellency President Felix Antoine Tshisekedi, for having the vision to see the benefits of guiding Democratic Republic of Congo towards the East African community. As our great father, President Yoweri Museveni told us a history of how he struggled to see that DRC comes into this family. And for South Sudan has very close relation and a long border with the DRC. We share ethnic groups, the Azande people, that extend from South Sudan up to the northern part of Congo. This is a great togetherness at this day. Your Excellencies, I have been delegated by my president to welcome the report of the East African Community of Ministers on the admission of the Democratic Republic of Congo to our community. As a nation, the Republic of South Sudan values the importance of strengthening our community by deepening our ties within the East African region. As we consider this very important agenda, I would like to reiterate the Republic of South Sudan commitment to the East African community. As all are aware, the destructive conflict in our young nation has greatly impacted our effective participation within the East African community. Sadly enough, the conflict, which was compounded by the effects of COVID-19 pandemic, led to the Republic of South Sudan falling behind on its contribution to the East African community, an issue that we will soon rectify. Your Excellencies, the East African community stood firmly with the Republic of South Sudan and continues to work shoulder to shoulder with us as we navigate out of the challenges resulting from our conflict. I am pleased to inform you all that we are implementing our peace agreement and are preparing the ground for elections so as to begin a fresh chapter in South Sudan developmental story, indeed, in the year 2023. Your Excellencies, President Salva Kiir Mayardit has directed me to assure Your Excellencies of the government's commitment to clearing all your outstanding to the strengthening of our community. In this vein, the government, the Republic of South Sudan, welcomes the report of the 48th extraordinary meeting of the community and does not object, in fact, greatly welcomes the Democratic Republic of Congo to our vibrant community. Finally, please allow me to applaud the Secretary General of the East African Community, Honorable Dr. Matuku Mathuki, for allowing the sons and daughters of the Republic of South Sudan to participate in the Secretariat of the East African Community. By employing our sons and daughters, you will allow the Republic of South Sudan to effectively participate in the direction of the community. Mr. Chairman, asante sana. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Support as a region as you move forward in the implementation of the revitalized agreement, and we look forward to working with you to see peace, security, and stability restored to South Sudan to ensure that the people of South Sudan and indeed the people of East Africa as a whole can benefit from the dividend of peace. And I have the honor, pride, and joy to welcome His Excellency President Felix Antoine Tshisekedi Tshilombo to make his statement. Your Excellency, you have the floor. President Felix Tshisekedi, maybe we had a slight problem with the system, but as I have just said, I would like to take this opportunity to welcome you, Your Excellency. Excellency, our newest member, and to say it is with great